10年早いんだよ。
ただいまよりアニメテッドレスリングリーグ2026年の正月大会対戦10分日本勝負でございます。The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a first round match in the 2026 New Year's Tournament. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the Black Tiger Dojo. Representing the Black Tigers, this is Black Tiger Justice. 明けましておめでとうございます。今年もどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。Happy New Year, wrestling fans! This is the Oshogatsu Taikai 2026, the Animated Wrestling League New Year's Tournament, and we are starting off with a bang. A former AWL Grand Champion, a former AWL World Tag Team Champion. He holds title defense records with both of those championships, but he has never won the New Year's Tournament. He has never won the Oshogatsu Taikai, but he is one of the most successful wrestlers in this entire league. He is truly one of our elite, even if he is a complete and total treacherous bastard. This is Black Tiger Injustice. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron. If you missed our bracketology special, Shynron defeated the Arab American Dream Hassan in a qualifying match, a tie-break match, in order to make it in to the New Year's Tournament. That means he comes in to this match with an AWL career record of 57 wins and 42 losses, a ratio of plus 15, enough to qualify just barely for the tournament this year. So he's already had to wrestle one match in the last couple of days, while the rest of the roster's had about a week off. So that's going to put Shynron on a back step, and he is facing a wrestler with a win-loss ratio of plus 34. 101 wins for Black Tiger Injustice. Not his actual name, that's just what I like calling him. Bang the gong, the match is on. Dragon Twist right out of the gate. That's the move he used to beat Hassan. 1, 2. Black Tiger Justice, a former student of the Unified School of the Tiger Style, who have 3 members in this tournament tonight. But he betrayed them to become the 3rd man on the Black Tiger team, took him to gold, took him to glory, but now takes him to the pit of despair. Everybody in the locker room hates this guy, and I'm not even in the locker room, but I hate him too. Huracanrana by Shynron, the master of motion. Look at that! Running, springboard, phoenix, and dragon splash. I love it. And 6:30, but no water in the pool. Shynron blasting out of the gate, realizing he needs to spend as little time in the ring in each of these matches as he can. Springboard up to the top rope. No. And he's looking. What the 450 from Shynron? 1, 2, 3, 1 minute that match took. We are off to a flying, and I mean that literally, start in this year's tournament. Here's your winner, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron. All right, the master of motion, picking up now his 58th career win in the Animated Wrestling League. Oh, if that's the type of action we're going to get all night, this is going to be a fun one. Up next, it's an intergenerational tag team explosion. They are the number 4 rank in the tag team best 4, but tonight, Sensei and Sato against each other. The following contest is the first round match in the New Year's Tournament 2026. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger Style. Sammy, and 1/3 of the 2025 King This year we have 6 former tournament winners competing, and that accolade will be announced as they make their way to the ring. Tiger Mask 2, the highest ranked male athlete on AWL Hontai, 154 wins to 111 losses for a ratio of plus 43. Second best on Hontai, and second only to the Joshi champion Black Tiger King. This is a men's tournament, and we are looking forward to seeing how far the Tigers can go. Like I said, 3 members of the Unified School of the Tiger Style, but only at most 2 are going to get out of the first round. Could be 1, could be none. We shall see. And here's the opponent, making his way to the ring also from the Unified School of the Tiger Style. He is also 1/3 of the 2025 King of Trios. And he is the reigning African Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Takuma 3. Yes, the Animated Wrestling League has resurrected the King of Trios tournament, now to officially be an intergender tournament. That's going to be happening later in 2026. But that golden opportunity around his neck, the KOT medal, 4 successful title defenses, needs only 1 more to cash in that Intercontinental Championship for a free shot at the Grand Championship. And of course, the winner of this tournament becomes the number 1 rank in the new AWL Best 4 next season post-title unification. So he is title shot rich. Is Tiger Mask 3, 74 wins, 57 losses, ratio of plus 17, meeting his sensei at plus 43. Bang the gong, the match is on, and immediately going for an old school original Tiger Bomb. 1. And only, you're going to see that throughout at least this first round. With only 10 minutes on the clock. You're going to see these wrestlers going all out. Nearly every move in the arsenal. Elbow drop from the top does not connect. Because in the event of a 10-minute time limit draw, both wrestlers are eliminated. So that's what I mean by it's possible that none of the Golden Tigers, none of the Unified School of the Tiger Style could make it to the next round. We could have a time limit draw here, and Fujii Takuma, the former Tiger the Dark, could lose his first round tournament match. And did you see the air on that? No. AWL senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family has the call this year. I'm looking for another powerbomb position. Tiger Mask 3 fights out of it. Tiger Mask 3, a dojo mate of Black Tiger Justice, former AWL World Tag Team Champion, now Intercontinental, getting dropped across the top rope. Tiger Mask 2. Oh, wow. Tiger Mask 2 won the tournament in 2023. Taking it back to his student, showing you still have lessons to learn, my young Deshi. Stunner, hotshot stunner across the top rope. Those of you may be unaware of the Animated Wrestling League, 20 count on the outside. Japanese wrestling rules, for the most part, applying here. Top! Oh, does the word mistiming hold any meaning for you? As cool as that looked, that Spaceman Tope, Tiger Mask 2, the wild style. He is truly a wild man in that ring, pulling off some incredibly dangerous, incredibly cool, incredibly stupid sometimes maneuvers. Going up to the top rope. Looking for the drop kick, a perfectly executed missile drop kick. See, that's what happens when your timing's right, when your measuring is right. Maybe thinking Tiger Suplex hold, maybe thinking another Tiger Bomb. No. Butsuno. Oh, great escape. Stomp of the foot, pushing the boundary to the rules there. Disqualifications in effect in all tournament matches, including the final, which will be 2 videos from now. In this video, it's a one-night tournament. The wrestlers have to do this all in one night. 4 matches in the tournament for the victor. Stunner again, and this time he decides just to go outside. That's smart. This video, 8 first-round tournament matches. Next video, the quarterfinals, our third and final video of the tournament, will be the semis and the grand final, where we will crown the 2026 New Year's Tournament champion, who will carry that belt for 365 days. Oh, great! Rolls him up! Referee is slow to get into position. That should have been at least a 1 count. Float over into a DDT with a lot of extra emphasis there. An exclamation point, if you will, by Tiger Mask. Going to surpass the Tiger Gods. He gets stopped by the next generation. Kick to the multiple kicks to the midsection. He's trying to build up some momentum here. Oh, and he gets clocked by his teacher. Snapmare takeover. And a penalty kick right to the mask. A flying single leg drop kick. I think he meant to go for the double leg, only hit the single. Clothesline by the sensei. Bottom rope Tiger Salt. Nobody home. These two tag team partners, sensei and student, they know each other so well. Tiger Mask 2 had a big hand in training Tiger Mask 3, as did Spring Tiger, as did Tiger the Dark, now Fujii Takuma. Nasty looking chops. We're going to get one more. No, we're not. We're going to get an old-fashioned punch to the throat. Pole ball indeed. Up to the ropes. Smash. Shoots the half. Simple cover. Right dead center in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. You see those Canadian and Japanese flags? This is the one night a year you'll see the men's roster competing in singles action. The women's roster, they've got their tournament in the summer, the Natsu Taikai. We celebrate the seasons, we celebrate the calendar here in the Animated Wrestling League. We're looking to even create maybe a 4th seasonal tournament. I don't know if that's going to actually happen. Maybe around Golden War time. Nasty hard shot. Drop down. Stab. Oh, twist into a cutter! Tiger Mask 3 showing, I think, new innovative moves. I don't think I've seen him do that before. That slingshot twist. Oh, wait a minute. Dark Tiger style, Black Tiger style, the Black School of the Tiger style. Darkness Odoraiba. 1, 2. That is where Tiger Mask 3 has the benefit of having trained in both original schools of the Tiger style, Golden and Black. Tornillo does not connect. The strong lucha, the lucha resu, not coming into play here. Irish whip over the top rope, down to the floor. And a spin kick does not connect. Great defensive wrestling. Just moving just that far enough out of range, knowing your opponent's reach, with their arms, with their legs, with their dives. That is such an important aspect in a match like this, where it is a tag team explosion. These two have a future date with the timeless love bomb forever holds for the unified Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team titles. And again, that almost Billy Robinson special doesn't connect. But that did! Vicious spin kick right to the mush. By the way, good job on our new camera bots. Coming up on a time call here. This could come down to the wire. These two can wrestle for more than 10 minutes against each other. The 10 is all they've got. They've got 20 on the outside. Wait a minute. STG Spring Taika Giri, adopted from Spring Tiger. One more time. I don't think he needs one more time. Tiger Mask 3 is dazed. The Intercontinental Champion is out of it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. With the STG, the Spring Tiger Giri, Tiger Mask 2 picks up his first win in the tournament. Here is your winner, Tiger Mask 2. He has won it before. Can he do it again? Can he secure his future in the AWL Grand Championship picture? Up next, simple story, man versus machine.
ただいまよりアニメテッドレスリングリーグ2026年の正月大会1回戦10分日本勝負でございます。The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is the first round match in the New Year's Tournament 2026. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, fighting out of the Independent Circuit. He is the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic.
I gotta say, this is an unlucky draw for Matt Classic 2. His father faced off against Jigoku Destroy, the 2020 Oshogatsu Taikai winner, just a few weeks ago. Barely got medically cleared for this tournament. Like, it was touch and go until, like, last week. So, bit of familial revenge going on here. But it is a young, albeit very talented wrestler versus a dominant machine. You might want to cover your ears. This is why you shouldn't let mad scientists into wrestling.
And his opponent making his way to the ring from the laboratory, representing the All-Divest. Accompanied by his creator, Dr. Jigoku. Nissan, Nishuden, Shiroke, and number one rank in the AWL Best Four, Jigoku Destroy.
Now I should point out that the winner of the Oshogatsu Taikai is going to earn the number one rank in the Best Four, but not immediately. That's going to be next season after the title unification match. And if it is the Grand Champion Sammy Nix, who is the winner of the tournament, he will actually get to choose the number one contender if he is still champion after the season finale. And if he isn't, he'll get an automatic rematch. Very rare in the AWL. But this man, Jigoku Destroy, the machine, is in the Best Four, looking to guarantee himself a backup title shot. Bang the gong. The match is on. Nasty-looking lariat to win the Tachiai. The initial charge, the first takedown of the match. Hisatsuwaza. Tatsumaki! The tornado, the 1-2. That would have been a sub-20-second match if Matt Classic 2 had not managed to get that shoulder up just in time. And as I said, we are seeing these wrestlers in the first round. Maybe it's nerves, maybe it's strategy. Wait, what do we have here? 777X! The improvement on his father's airplane spin. Cover. Not going to get the 3 on that, I don't think, but a good 2. Both wrestlers throwing their big shots at each other. Remember, they have to, if they're going to win this tournament, you're going to have to win 4 matches in, what, 4 hours? Less than that. So you want to spend as little time in the ring for each match as possible. And pulling now, oh, interesting, going for a bit of a heel hook. Matt Classic 2, with a good deal less experience in the Animated Wrestling League than his contemporary here, but 88 wins, 60 losses for MC2, as compared to Jigoku Destroy's 144 wins, matched with 94 losses for a ratio of plus 50, so it is plus 50 meets plus 28. Both these men have history in singles and tag. They are both former AWL World Tag Team Champions, though Jigoku Destroy a bit more than that. Jigoku Destroy is in fact a Grand Slam champion. He is a former Grand Champion, Tag Team Champion, He has held the Canadian national title, and in 2020 he won the Oshogatsu Taikai. The only title he hasn't held is the Intercontinental Championship. Springboard, drop kick, down goes. Oh, wait a minute, catches it with a classic claw. And that's exactly what you want to do with a cyborg. Aim for the fleshy bits. Get those fingers into the seams between the man and the metal. The classic claw, a vital technique of the classic family, taught to the new classics as well. So I'd expect to see it quite a bit throughout this tournament with 4 wrestlers who are expert in that move competing in this tournament. We have been doing the New Year's tournament ever since 2010. Names like Wonder Kid, Ultramantis Black, of course, Gamba Kishi Dark, Wyvern, aka Emerald Dragon, Tiger Mask 2, Jigoku Destroy, Aztec Kaiser Neo, Mac Classic, Giant Tiger, some of the, whether you like them or not, the best of the best to ever do it in this league. Nasty looking shot there, and somehow Mac Classic 2 is still up. Discus forearm. That's the innovation. Everyone wants to spin into a discus these days, and it is working. 20 count on the outside, of course. Referee's discretion. Is this going to reset the count? Oh, frog splash. Now referee's discretion. That did reset the count. Referee decided getting up on the top rope. That did cross the plane of the ropes. Therefore, the 20 count has reset. But that aces high, that standing, that sort of frog splash to a standing opponent, not effective. That could have done a lot of damage if it had hit. And brain buster! Fisherman's brain buster on the outside. And you can see the legs there, the diabolical Dr. Jigoku, the creator of the augments, who, despite having 2 of the best wrestlers in the company, has kind of been in the background this season, letting other factions do their thing. Oh no. Look at that. An augmented lightning lock. But a great counter, 15. Halfway through the time limit, they all realize they got to get back in the ring. Right hand by, almost by the champion, by the former grand champion, Irish Whip. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, reversal. Inverted DDT. His father invented the DDT. He figured out how to invert it. 1, 2. Shoulders up. Matt Classic 2, no slouch in the championship department. A Triple Crown champion. He is a former AWL Grand Champion. Tag team and Intercontinental as well. Shinji Dai's Sunrise, going all the way back to his origin in the league. Springboard does not connect, and eats a big boot. He went for that rolling senton, misjudged the position. Oh no, another boom! Perfect brain buster, fisherman brain buster. 1, 2, kick out. Stalking his prey is the personal pet project of Dr. Jigoku. The last of his Dorei Corps. Down into the cover off of the German suplex. Pick him up, put him down, make it hurt, win the match. Jigoku Destroy advances to the quarterfinal.
It is a winner, Jigoku Destroy.
And that leaves us with an interesting possibility, depending on how this match plays out. The AWL Grand Champion Sammy Nix enters the battle against a returning Fujii Takuma.
ただいまよりアニメテレビレスリングリーグ2026年お正月大会1回戦10分日本勝負でございます。The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is the first round match in the New Year's Tournament 2026. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the unified School of the Tiger style. Making his return to the Animated Wrestling League, he is 1/3 of the 2025 Kings of Trios, Fujii Takuma.
Fujii Takuma reclaiming his face, at least as far as his entrance goes. He cannot wear that as part of his ring attire, but presentation gear, that's different. He'll have to take it off. But he decides who he is. He is Fujii Takuma. He is, in his mind, the true Black Tiger style personified. And he is ready for battle. We have not seen him since his failed attempt at Konosuke Takeshi in the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Let's see who he does in a new tournament.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, Shynron, and he is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, the Suplex Master, Sammy.
The one and only 5-star champion in the history of the league. Grand Champion, Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental, Canadian National, Oshogatsu Taikai. Every accolade in this business. He is a Season 0 original. He looks to take the Grand Championship into AWL 500 in Tokyo Dome, where he will defend against the Joshi Champion, and the titles will be unified. The era of equal rights and equal fights comes to an inevitable next chapter. So will Season 0 take us to that new era? Good to see Fujii Takuma bouncing back from that huge loss in the cage at Champions Week. Bang the gong. The match is on, taking a month and a half or so to sort of figure out who he is, coming back with that Black Tiger mask. And there's the classic claw. We already saw that from... oh dear. We already saw that a couple of times tonight. DDT, of course, the classic claw taught to the new classics by their sensei, by their teacher, their trainer, Matt Classic Sr. Oh, beautiful German suplex, turns him inside out. This is the power of the Grand Champion looking for. Maybe looking for that powerbomb suplex, but it gets blocked. When in doubt, punch him in the face. I love it. This is the power of the AWL Grand Champion, Sammy Nix. I've said for decades now. Best pound for pound, strongest pound for pound wrestler in the league. But coming into this contest, Fujii Takuma has a couple extra pounds on him. A victory here for Sammy Nix, and he will advance to face the #1 contender. A preview of the next Grand Championship match. Fujii Takuma wins. He has a legitimate argument of being in the AWL Best 4 between now and the season finale. And a snapping super kick to end that exchange. One and only, though I do think that boot busted open the former Tiger the Dark. Referee checking on Fujii Takuma. I think that is the correct analysis. Springboard jump kick into boom! Exploder suplex out of the corner. One and only. No chance of getting at the ropes there. So a kick out was necessary for Fujii Takuma. Spin kick. Irish whip. 1/3 of the King of Trios versus the AWL Grand Champion. Oh, look at that. Old school Tazplex there. Oh no, we've seen this. He's going to this. The Acceleron Arrow! One of his newest developments, Acceleron Arrow. 1, 2, no. And now the classic claw, the impact of the Acceleron Arrow, the pressure of the classic claw. Ding, 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 we are done.
Here is your winner, Sammy.
And that is the first match tonight to be won by the classic claw. So considering who's in our next contest, I don't think it's going to be the last. Lee Masters, Sammy Nick's student versus teacher between two Season 0 originals.
世代のよりアニメティブレスリングリーグ2026年の正月大会1回戦10分日本勝負でございます。Following contest is the first round match for the 2026 New Year's Tournament. Introducing from the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota by way of Las Vegas, Nevada. He is the technical wizard, Lee Masters.
One of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the history of the league. Now firmly, I would argue, in his partner's shadow. But can he come out of that shadow tonight by winning the Oshogatsu Taikai? He's going to have to go through his teacher, his trainer, the man who put him and Sammy Nix together in the first place in order to do it.
And his opponent, making his way ring from the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear. He is the inventor of professional wrestling, and he said, Juninen Yushosha Matt Classic Senior. Only the third ever winner of the New Year's tournament. Still actively competing. I don't know how this man's bones have not crumbled into dust. And I say that with all possible respect. Then again, we booked Suzuki a couple weeks ago, so what do I know? Bang the gong! The match is on, immediately going for the hybrid style, the vertical suplex into the rear naked choke. From the mixed martial artist who transitioned a long time ago now to pro wrestling. Great escape, breaking the grip. The incredible grip strength, the apple-crushing grip strength, the skull-crushing grip strength of Matt Classic coming into play. We've already seen one match tonight be won via the Classic Claw. With both of these men, Matt Classic, the guy who invented the move, taught it to Fritz Von Erich once upon a time. And of course, the student that he taught it to, Lee Masters, now with a double wrist lock. And a great counter into a plus position. But Matt realizing he had to get out of that, the grip was too strong. We joke a lot about wrist control in the combat sports, but it ain't nothing. It's mostly nothing, but it ain't nothing. Nasty chop. Open hand strikes, 100% legal. Matt Classic approves of that. Doesn't really approve of wrestlers these days using closed fists. But that MMA background, those mixed martial arts gloves that Lee Masters still wears, giving a little bit of protection here from these body shots. And oh, just scraping the arm across the face in the corner, and down goes Matt Classic Sr. Now, before you think he's being an asshole to his teacher, this is what Matt Classic expects and demands. Do not go easy on me just because we know each other. Big back body drop. That's a match ender in his day. Gonna go for it again. Nope. Spine on the pine. The movie taught to Arn Anderson. Young upstart, young whippersnapper. Irish whip, reversal of fortune. Oh, go right into the ref. Incidental contact, but there's a Classic Claw. Classic Claw being used on its own inventor. Does Matt have a way out? I'm not convinced he does. He does not, force to tap.
And I think we can now officially call this the hold of the tournament. 2 matches, won via Kitsune. That means we could have a semi-final match where the new classics have to wrestle each other. Thank the wrestling gods for random assignments of brackets. Again, science fiction versus fantasy. I love wrestling.
ただいまよりアニメ女子ウィーク2026年の正月大会1回戦10分日本勝負でございます。The following contest is scheduled for one fall as an opening round match in the Shynron Taikai 2026.
New Year's tournament, buddy. You're mixing your languages up.
Being accompanied by the great and devious Suzuki Slap. He is a member of Yokai Bukai. The White Bird Fox, Shiroke, Kitsune.
Boom, boom, ba-boom, boom. The Fox Fire lighting up the arena. First of 2 members of the Yokai Butai to compete in the tournament. And now the second augment.
And his opponent, making his whispering from the laboratory, representing the augment, being accompanied by his creator, Dr. Jigoku, Project Tetsu 3.0.
The Dean of the Active Augments. Could be a Grand Slam champion, could be elevated to Grand Slam status. If he wins this tournament, he has held the AWL Grand Championship. He has held the AWL World Tag Team Championship alongside other augments. And he is a former Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. He needs only the Oshogatsu Taikai or the Canadian National Championship to become a Grand Slam champion. Both would make him the second ever 5-star champion. One of the most intimidating presences? Yeah, I think that's about right. In the history of this league. 144 wins. The most in AWL Strong and Free. Bang the gong, the match is on. Shiroke Kitsune immediately going for it. Kyubi Nejire! The 9-tail twist, 1, 2. Nearly had a massive glitch in the system for Project Tetsu 3.0. Swing and a miss with the big boots. Looking for maybe that fall forward powerbomb. Vintage Project Tetsu. Going all the way back to the beginning of the augment. For the 1, 2, shoulder up. Before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered, right hand connects. Oh, that's not good. Inverted Goozle, choke. Now almost a nape of the neck slam. And not his usual bailiwick. This is murder. Elbow drop from the top. Crushing the Fox. Somehow, with the encouragement of the great and devious Ultramantis Black and the sold-out capacity crowd in Tokyo, somehow the Shiroke Kitsune is back up. Drops the machine. It is the supernatural versus super science. It is AWL Hontai in the form of Shiroke Kitsune versus AWL Strong and Free in the form of Project Tetsu. And right now they are going blow for blow, takedown for takedown here. Collar and elbow up into the power slam position, going for the turnbuckle. Face first, muzzle first, and a leg drop to follow up. Targeting the head, targeting the snoot of the White Bird Fox, probably as a setup for the Tetsu driver, which of course does target the head. 8 minutes remaining on the clock. sidewalk slam. Ultramantis calling for the magic, the darkness, the shadow walk, into the drop kick. Yokai no Chikara misutemasu! But it's not going to be enough. We're going back to the beginning. Oh no, knee! The Kaiju knee drop does not connect. No water in the pool. The White-Bird Fox, Shiroke, Kitsune. 7 minutes and change remaining. Shiroke Kitsune, 41 wins, 25 losses, ratio of plus 16. And he is facing a wrestler at plus 31, which is kind of ridiculous. And actually, I had the wrong augment there a moment ago. It is Jigoku Destroy with 144 wins. It's Project Tetsu. It's still in the 100 win club, 109 to 71, ratio of plus 31. So it is plus 31 meets plus 16 in the Oshogatsu Taikai. And the official gets hit. Senior, and that's not going to be good for him. Boom! Nobody there, but an opportunity. He thought to, no, goes to the Tetsu driver, denied. Project Tetsu couldn't hit the Tetsu driver. Here comes those Kitsune Kiku. Boom! The Kitsune style, the Fox style, pro wrestling. 1. And still a little bit loopy. That was at least a 2, a very slow count. And the possibly injured referee kicks to the midsection. Muay Thai! Didn't work at first, maybe it'll work now. Kyubi Neshire! The 9-tail twist. 1, 2, 3! Don't need... I am shocked that that works.
Here is your winner, Shiroke Kitsune!
Ultramantis Black now has one of his men in the quarter-final. Ultramantis will scurry to the back to be ready for this match. I think we found the meat match of the evening.
Tadaima yori, Unlimited Wrestling League 2026年1回戦10分日本勝負でございます。The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the Unlimited Wrestling League New Year's Tournament, and it is the first round match. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, 2026年と2024年優勝者 Representing Yokai Fujii, accompanied by the great and devious news development class, the Moon Dragon.
Serious words from the great and devious Ultramantis Black, calling back to a dark, ashen time of professional wrestling. But his new student, the formerly human Wyvern, transformed by that amulet of transmogrification around his waist, does he have the strength to counter the ultimate weapon in professional wrestling that unfortunately Giant Tiger has been using a lot more freely as of late? The only two-time tournament champion in this year's tournament faces off against the reigning Oshogatsu Taikai winner.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the Black Tiger Dojo, 2025年優勝者 Giant Tiger.
The last day he will have the right to hold that championship. Giant Tiger comes into the match 39 wins, 25 losses, ratio of plus 14. He barely made the cutoff. This is a story I don't think anyone else has been talking about. Giant Tiger just barely making it into this tournament. Imagine if he hadn't. I do not think Black Tiger Queen would have tolerated that, even from her preferred Enforcer and Executioner. Facing off against the Emerald Dragon, who could join the 100-win club this tournament, currently at 98 wins and 70 losses, ratio of plus 28. So we shall see what we shall see. I would not expect this to be a scientific wrestling match. It's going to be two very large men beating the living piss out of each other. And Emerald Dragon saying, "Bring it on, big boy." Or words to that effect. Bang the gong, the match is on. Immediately signals for that choke break. Inverted dragon drop up. Moon Saruto. You will believe a dragon can fly. As the Emerald Dragon twists around. Hard right hand, kick to the midsection, punch to the midsection. Let's see what that was. Looking for the Dragonic Driver early. No, he isn't. Hot shot. Maybe trying to discombobulate his opponent by switching up his offense is the Emerald Dragon. Oh, stand up, you bastard. Perfect drop kick. The wings of the dragon. Of course, he was a high flyer before he was transformed. Back when he was Wyvern, when he won the tournament the first time. Back in 2016, January of 2016. Rookie year, as a matter of fact. Debuting in the Animated Wrestling League as part of the bumper crop of 2015 rookies, handpicked by the original AWL champion to carry on his banner, to carry on the sigil of the dragon here in the Animated Wrestling League. He still wears that, even as a member of Ultramantis Black's Yokai Butai. Forearm smash, stomping away now. 20 count on the outside. We're up to 7 now, where we were about to be. Referee with a deliberate count, long whistle, but the rules must still be enforced. That's what separates the Animated Wrestling League, I believe, from other professional wrestling promotions. We've got rules and we care about them. Only halfway through the count. And, trying to pull the knee out of the socket. Or possibly even dislocate the hips. Oh no, we heard Ultramantis talking about this most dangerous move in wrestling. Choke breaker! He's, in the past, only used that for Tiger's execution. That's a career ender. For mere mortals, Ultramantis having a conniption on the outside. He's beaten it. He's beaten the move that ended Cobalt back in the day. That ended so many. Lariato! Flying lariat by the Emerald Dragon into the cover. 1, 2. And the shoulder up before the final and fatal 3 count could be registered. Dragon drop, number 2, inherited by his sensei, from his sensei. 1, 2, 2.5. And wait a minute, at the command of Ultramantis Black, removing that turnbuckle pad, the leg drop, no water in the pool. Another choke slam possible. No! Barely above the belt, says the official. Legal blow, right hand. Looking for the Snapdragon, not going to get it. Can get the inverted backbreaker. You want to shatter my spine? I will shatter yours, says the Emerald Dragon. Irish whip, reversal of fortunes over the top rope. But Emerald Dragon holds on. Tries to stomp him on the way back into the ring. Efficiency of movement by the Emerald Dragon, but the strength and the power of the Giants. One of 2 Black Tigers has already been eliminated from this tournament. Huge splash! Off of the unified ropes for the 1, 2, no! Oh no, just grabbing him by these fish hooking him. And Muay Thai choke breaker! He survived it once, can he survive it twice? 1, 2, no he cannot. We gotta ban that move.
It is your winner, Giant Tiger!
And that's a phrase we haven't heard in a while. Giant Tiger with now his 40th career win in the Animated Wrestling League. And he will face the winner of our final match of this video, the final first round contest. And we don't even know who's in it. By AWL tradition, the final participant in this tournament, X.
ただいまよりこのビデオのメインイベント、アニメティブフリー2026年の正月大会1回戦、10分日本勝負でございます。Following contest is the main event of this video, and it is a first round match in the New Year's Tournament 2026. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He is the most Canadian man in the world.
And now, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, wrestling fans around the internet, say it with me, the only question that matters right now: who is the X? What? The last time it could happen! Is he actually? Yes, he is! Oh my god! He got him!
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Jigoku, Japan, representing Shynron as its president. He is the once-in-a-century genius, the X, Tanahashi Hiroshi.
Just days before his retirement, he steps between the ropes of an AWL ring for the very first time. Tanahashi Hiroshi. Kabuto no Daifan desu. And the crowd, there is nobody. I don't know why I'm sitting in my chair. Nobody's sitting down right now. This crowd is going absolutely apoplectic. 26, 27, 28 years since his debut. And he is arguably the greatest to ever do it, certainly a god of Gifu. And I say the greatest Japanese wrestler of all time. Esu, bang the gong, Tanahashi's wrestling in the AWL, and he runs right into the Canadian Crunch. Kid Canada with no choice but to try to end this momentum quickly, unable to do so, the ace. He's not as fast as he used to be. He is an old guy. He is retiring because his body simply will not let him continue. But before his final match with his greatest rival, Okada Kazuchika of the Don Callis family, at the Tokyo Dome, he is here in the AWL arena for the first and last time. Forearm smash off of the top, shades of almost Jim the Anvil Neidhart there. I think he used to do that. Tanahashi. Wait a minute, but if he wins the tournament and he gets the title shot, will he have to keep wrestling? I don't know. He's talked about if he ends up with the belt by January 4th, he would have to defend it. I don't know about a guaranteed title match. Knee trembler. Kid Canada, realizing he is in the ring with the best of the best of the best of the best, the best of several generations, the once-in-a-century genius. He's going to have to put everything into that. Clothesline into the Bulldog, drops him right there. Tanahashi wisely rolling to the outside, unable to land on his feet. the president of Shynron Pro-Wrestling. I don't think Kid Canada's looking for a job right now. But a beautiful counter by Tanahashi. Oh! The man who has taken Fujinami Tatsumi and, of course, Shawn Michaels as his inspirations over the years. Also a massive fan of the Kamen Rider franchise, which I kind of respect. I definitely respect him for that. Standing star press from Tanahashi. How the heck is he doing that? Tanahashi's first and possibly only appearance in the Animated Wrestling League. He may not make it to the next round. I would hate to see that end via ring out. Tanahashi feeling the same way, giving his opponent all the time in the world to get back in the ring. Oh, high cross body! Something Tanahashi's known for. But the one. No, not even a 2 count on the ace. There's a reason that we call the best wrestler in a given promotion the ace of the company, the ace that runs the place. That all comes from this man, from Tanahashi, that is about to eat a very Canadian spear. Looking for one more. Reversal of fortune. Cross body block. Is he going to climb? Is he going to go for it? Hesitation in the body language. No, gets caught. Gets caught by the small package. One. Kick out. Despite the age difference here, I gotta say, the longer this match goes, the more I think it favors the ace. Oh, nasty into the bottom turnbuckle. A padded turnbuckle, but still a solid steel ring under that. Knee strike. Looking to plant the most Canadian man in the world. Oh, wait a minute. Is Tanahashi going to climb? Yes, he is! Tanahashi, even at his age, up to the top. I get to say it. High fly flow! 1, 2, no! The high fly flow! Just barely not enough. I wish he could fight forever, but he will fight until the Tokyo Dome. Wrestle Kingdom 20, Wrestle Kingdom, a name that he made great. And now the cloverleaf after the high fly flow. There was nowhere to go. High fly flow. I can't believe I got to call the high fly flow. Oh, fun thing about wrestling, anyone in wrestling, we're all wrestling fans. And there you go, that cloverleaf. Go ace!
It is your winner, the ace, Tanahashi Hiroshi!
And that means we will see at least one more match from the ace here in the anime. He's got the guitar! Awesome! Tanahashi 選手、本当にありがとうございます。これからもどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。それは1回戦終わります。明日は準々決勝戦。ありがとう皆さん。これで決まりだ。